station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hey, happy Friday, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb. Man, we have a lot of instability, and as we go into the weekend, we do have a DMV first warn day. We have flooding rain on the way. We'll track in that forecast coming up.
The reality is that there's no questioning whether this dog was Franklin.
Also now at 9, a pet owner reunited with her best friend. We're live with the emotional 10 months since her dog went missing after her car was stolen.
And a proposal to make housing more accessible in Prince George's County.
If we want to value a world where everything is inclusive, we need to start thinking universal.
Why this bill is so crucial to so many in the county.
We're thrilled that we've done what our mother set out to do, and we're going out on a bang.
More than 60 years of business coming to a close. I talked with the owners of the Fun Shop about the historic store and why they're finally closing their doors. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan.
So great to be with you on this Friday night. I'm Tasmin Mahfouz. And more widespread storms hit the DMV today, and there are even more on the way. So let's get right straight to our Chief Meteorologist, Janessa Webb, and a live look outside from the rooftop. It doesn't look bad right now.
No, not bad right now at all. All right, so Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb here. And Janessa, we're gearing up for a first warn day this weekend.
Yeah, we're preparing you for Sunday, and really that's going to be the high impact weather day. I had to pick a day. It's going to be Saturday, where I want you to be outside, enjoy the weather, but you are going to have a good amount of dry time, also some storms for tomorrow afternoon. Let's talk about currently, though, what is happening across the DMV. Eastern counties, you are nice and dry. We do have a few pop-up showers, nothing on the severe side, coming in from that Mason-Dixon line of PA, so Front Royal right now into Winchester across 66, dealing with some moderate moisture. Also Hagerstown into Boonesboro, Sharpsburg as well, some moderate to torrential rain. It's very quick pockets, so nothing where we're going to see flooding or major flooding. Some minor flooding definitely possible in some low-lying areas. Here is the excessive rainfall outlook. They have just updated this minutes ago. Marginal risk. They want to keep this in place until midnight, and then things will start to die down. Now, as we transition into the weekend, the heat and humidity, it's still going to be in place. At this time yesterday, we had many spots with feel-like temperatures near 90 degrees. Tonight, we are a lot cooler. 82 for the district into Manassas, areas of Fairfax County, Loudoun County as well, upper 70s, out towards Baltimore, upper 70s right now. So we're going to keep our rain chances isolated until about midnight, and then as we go into tomorrow morning, actually going to start to dry out, temps into the middle 70s. However, we had widespread rain starting tomorrow afternoon that is really going to be impacting northern Virginia. It will be very brief in nature. Hey, let's prepare you for a DMV first warn day on Sunday. I'll have the details coming up.
Janessa, thank you. And all new tonight, Democratic Maryland Congressman Jamie Raskin says he will not run for Senate in 2024.
Yeah, the Senate has a rare open seat next year when Senator Ben Cardin retires. Raskin, a four-term congressman, says he'll seek re-election in the House instead. That announcement comes months after Raskin went into remission following cancer treatment.
And so far, at least 3 people have launched Senate campaigns to fill Cardin's seat. That's Prince George's County Executive Angela Alsobrooks, Maryland Congressman David Trone, and Montgomery County Councilmember Will Jawando.
And developing tonight in Alexandria, Virginia, a middle school teacher charged with assault, accused of punching a student. Police said the incident took place June 9th at Walt Whitman Middle School. Now, according to police, an argument escalated between the student and teacher Mohammed Abid. We're told the student flicked Abid's glasses. Abid then punched the student's chin, and the student slapped the teacher's face. Abid is now out on a summons, and police say no one was seriously hurt. And if you live in Hyattsville, Maryland, you can pick up a free steering wheel lock tomorrow. You'll need to own a Kia or a Hyundai with a keyed ignition. To qualify, Hyattsville police are doing the giveaway in the courtyard area of University Town Center. The locks will be given out from 2 to 4 in the afternoon while supplies last.
And making homes accessible to everyone, especially those with disabilities. That's what leaders in Prince George's County are trying to achieve with the Universal Design Bill. Now, the bill passed committee and now waits for the full council approval. Prince George's County reporter Jan Marisa spoke to one woman who had to move out of the county because she struggled to find a home that could accommodate her disabilities.
If people just design with accessibility in mind, there will be no need for accommodation because it would just already exist.
Chandra Smith became disabled almost 2 years ago after a medical issue.
I woke up to a world that wasn't built for me. So simple places that I used to visit, I no longer could because of steps became an impediment. It became Mount Everest.
She struggled to find a place to call home because many places in Prince George's County did not have the accommodations she needed.
They did not have roll-in showers. They did not have roll-under access for the cabinets. They did not have the door width that I needed to be 32 inches wide.
So she had to move farther away from family to Anne Arundel County. And even visiting her loved ones is difficult.
I can't even come into their house. And even if I am able to come in, I can't go to the bathroom.
But with her title as Miss Wheelchair Maryland, she's pushing for change along with Prince George's County leaders. A new bill could require single-family houses and multifamily units to have accessible amenities for everyone.
A wheelchair could get in without having to go over a stair. Full bathroom on the first floor. It takes in mind what you might need in the future or what you and your family might need suddenly today.
And the Maryland Building Industry Association is in full support.
We believe this is a great step forward for the residents of Prince George's County.
If we want to value a world where everything is inclusive, we need to start thinking universal.
The bill will move forward for a vote in front of the full county council, and if passed, it will go into effect in 2026. For now, reporting in Prince George's County, I'm Yamari Sasay, DC News Now.
And new tonight, a stolen dog is reunited with its owner nearly a year. Yeah, a year after he was snatched in Northeast DC. The owner says it's all thanks to technology. We got Marielle Carbone live for us on 8th Street tonight. Marielle, you spoke to the owner, and she is so thankful to have her pet back home.
Yeah, that's right, Thasmin, because it's not often that we hear a story end like this. Now, Julia Salsich says that she was driving down on 8th Street, hopped out of her car for a second, and that is when someone else jumped in it and sped off. Little did they know her dog was inside of that car.
For this little family, dog, baby, and mom, it's like no time has passed.
There we go.
In reality, it's been a long 10 months, spent apart, spent worrying.
All I could think about was my dog.
Julia Salsich was dropping something off on 8th Street, August 28th, when someone stole her car, driving away with her dog, Franklin, inside of it.
I was just screaming, like, just throw my dog out the window. Like, in that moment, I really didn't even care about the car.
The car was found a week later, but no Franklin. Salsich hung flyers, posted on social media, and searched for her beloved pup. After about 7 months, she had to stop.
Because it was just too emotional for me.
Then, last week,
and I got a text message from the microchip company.
Franklin was found, picked up on a road in Suitland, Maryland, and scanned by Prince George's County Animal Services. In a matter of days, pet and owner were reunited.
He was in really good shape. His hair was long, but it wasn't matted.
Salsich is now praising her vet, who encouraged her to microchip Franklin, a precaution she almost didn't take.
I was never worried about him like running off.
She's pushing others to do the same.
No matter how well you take care of your animals or how well trained that they are, like somebody can still like literally snatch them.
And now Metropolitan Police Department says that they still have not found the person responsible for stealing the car and Franklin. But Chris and Thasmin, we reached out to Prince George's County Animal Services, and they say this is exactly why they encourage people to get those microchips. And they also say if you do adopt a pet from their services facility, then they actually microchip that animal for free. Reporting live on 8th Street tonight, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Well, it is an end of an era in one Northern Virginia town. An iconic store. It's been in downtown Middleburg for decades. Is shutting its doors tomorrow for good. The owners tell me, while it's certainly bittersweet, now is the right time to close shop.
In the heart of Middleburg sits the heartbeat of town.
People call it the Macy's of Middleburg, and which we gladly accept that. And also we're said if the fun shop doesn't have it, you don't need it.
For Betsy Davis and her sister, Paige Allen, walking through the fun shop is a stroll down memory lane.
It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe, and it's hard to believe it's almost ending.
66 years after their mother opened the store in 1956.
How much is that book? $12.
The big red banner hanging out front says it all. The Fun Shop is going out of business.
We're thrilled that we've done what our mother set out to do, and you know, we're going out on a bang. So we had our best year last year, and so it's a good time.
And it's been a good run. Lots of regular customers, the backbone of their business, but also a lot of celebrities, none bigger than Jackie Kennedy.
She was a very loyal customer when she was in the neighborhood. And not only that, she and my father had a special relationship.
Their father, Howard Allen, was a local professional photographer.
Well, here's a cute one of them. This is with her with John on the front, which she frequently did when they were waiting to go off at different horse functions.
When Howard Allen was 92 years old, he published a book of photographs he took of the Kennedy family after getting permission from Caroline Kennedy.
Never ever had published all of the photos that he had taken of Jackie and the children over the years, because she had asked when they first moved here that people kind of leave them alone and let the children be children and not publish every little thing they put. Well, Dad was the only photographer who did that.
From former First Ladies to first-time shoppers, the biggest little store you'll ever see closed its doors for good on Saturday.
Now, that is a pretty incredible run, 66 years. You know, it's Betsy and Paige's decision to close the Fun Shop. Business has been great. It's been booming, but they want to travel. They're in their early 70s. They've got grandchildren. They said this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
So they're going out on their own terms.
Yeah, congratulations.
Which is great to see.
Love it.
Yeah.
Great story.
Yeah.
Happy retirement.
Very much so.
They earned it.
They certainly did.